Earlier, former BBC presenter Huw Edwards pleaded guilty to 3 counts of making indecent images of children. He admitted the offences at a short hearing in London. The former newsreader was arrested last November and charged last month. The charges related to 41 images that were shared on a WhatsApp chat between 2020 and 2022. 6 of these images were classed as Category A images, the most serious classification of indecent images on a phone. The Met Police said that the allegations were separate from other claims that were widely reported and investigated last year. Still shocking.
I'm speechless, absolutely speechless. To think Huw Edwards was one of our, well, he was the 3rd most well-paid, anchor at the BBC, but he broadcast the Queen's death and so many things. We felt we knew him, and such a regular face on our TV, and we just cannot believe. What a fall from grace. I really have no words, and I hope the others that were included on that WhatsApp group are also, brought to justice, because it's absolutely disgraceful.
I think people at home are going to feel very upset because, as Lizzie said, he was on our screens all the time. We felt
trusted
like
figure.
He was in our living room, you know.
You know, whether it's the death of the late Queen, the Remembrance Sunday, anniversaries of D-Day, etc. He was a person who was chosen by the BBC to convey a really serious message and to bring the nation together. And it just goes to show that sometimes you never know what's lying beneath that calm, trusted exterior. Somebody who has dark secrets, who may be in turmoil, who may need help, all kinds of things people will be thinking, and he'll get an awful lot of hatred, of course, and many will say it's deserved. Many will say it's deserved. He has pleaded guilty, which, if he has done it, it's the right thing to do. And let's just wait and see. There's an awful lot of digging now, and it will put an enormous strain on his marriage and his family, etc. It's somebody I first met 30 years ago. It shows sometimes you never know somebody.
And I met him quite recently, actually, at the Trick Awards, and you get just a very softly spoken, sweet man he appeared to be, and to think he had 5 children. And
I mean, there's going to be a knock-on effect to, obviously, his friends and his family and children, but also the BBC's, been in turmoil at the moment anyway. This is not going to make their problems any easier.
I know.
And he also got a £40,000 pay rise as well, one of the 3rd highest paid from the BBC.
That's certainly going to annoy
people. And it's going to be looked into.
I think it's important for people to understand that even if he hasn't actually admitted to doing anything with children, the mere fact that you hold these images, you pass them on or you keep them on your phone, you're part of a chain of abuse that ultimately leads to harm of children. That's the problem.
Totally disgraceful.